Right, gang, welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today's video is going to be a full day of eating. What is it, a week before Christmas? Not just under a week, isn't it? Because it is a week yesterday, so it's 6 days before Christmas Day. But food's still going in pretty well, and I always keep it normal. I don't know why people go mad over Christmas and start thinking, oh, it's Christmas next week, I'm going to just eat whatever the fuck is in sight. But I do get it. If you live at home or you live with your parents, basically, my mum used to just buy so much Christmas stuff, like all the stuff that was like Christmassy, like Twiglets and, you know, Christmas biscuits and all that sort of stuff, and you used to just eat them. However, my mum always used to say to me, don't eat them until Christmas, don't eat them until Christmas. I'm like, we're not going to eat it all on Christmas Day, are we, mum? But anyway, the only thing I have been eating, I'll tell you one thing I have been eating, is these biscuits. You Americans won't understand what I mean when I say Sainsbury's, but from Sainsbury's, these are Christmas gingerbread shapes. I'm not joking. I've had about 12 boxes of them in the last month. That's not even an exaggeration. I'll just sit there and I'll just eat them whilst watching TV. Anyway, full day of eating going down. Ghost hydration to kick things off. Honestly, just one. That's all I have is one scoop of that in the morning. I don't normally have it too early because I'll have my Ghost Greens straight away, and then I'll have my coffee, and then I'll have it like probably about an hour or so after my first coffee, and then we go into some food. I've just bought a brand new egg steamer. I'll get that out in a minute. You guys have seen that on the channel before. It's like the most game-changing kitchen appliance on the planet. So I'm gonna have 6 eggs, and then I'm gonna make some oats as well, I think. I haven't decided yet. I definitely have an egg, but I don't know if I want bagels or do I want oats. Let's just put the eggs on and we'll find out. And that's how you do it. You lot have seen it before, but for some reason, oh shit, 6 medium. I've put way too much water in there, but I don't think I have. Anyway, you pierce it at the bottom of that spike, and then it basically just steamed it from those holes. Pretty crazy, really. I put quite a lot in there. I put it between. I say that I put it in between where it says 1 to 3 medium, 1 to 6 hard. So I don't think I'll be too far off. It literally steams your eggs so perfectly. There we have it, guys. This is not all my breakfast, but that's just 6 eggs. I don't know why it's in this little curry tin, but that's what came out of the cupboard when I pulled the machine out, so I thought I'll use it. But perfectly steamed eggs. I'll show you inside in a minute, but look what else I've done. If you come over to which is full of shit, by the way, but forget about that. Oh, steamed up. Found some sausages in the fridge, and I thought, I'm having a couple of sausages today. Do you know what I mean? I'm feeling festive. Oh my god. Right, I'm not gonna lie, lads. This is the most perfect egg. Like, sensational. If you can hear banging, by the way, I'm having wardrobes fitted, so bear with us. But look at this egg. That to me is perfect because I don't want it too runny because I'm not having nothing with it. Well, I am, but I prefer them like that, to be honest with you. Maybe a little bit slightly over, but the reason they're slightly over is because I peeled them quickly and left them on the side. So if I'd ate them about 5 minutes ago, probably would have been right. Meal 1. What have we got here? Let's quickly track it for you legends. So 2 bags, but when you don't just put in sausages, guys, when you track stuff. Like if you're tracking things, like don't just put bacon or sausage. I actually track it properly, so I'm gonna have to use the scanner to scan the packet. I just use these ones. They're called Porky Lights. Again, you lot from America won't know what they are. So these are actually they're a low fat premium pork sausage. So what have we got here? So I guess 66 is 1 sausage. because that's what it's come out at, 66 grams. Yeah, it's about right. So that's actually pretty good. So those sausages are only 11.8 grams of fat and 8.2 grams of carbs. I'm not sure where the carbs are coming from, but it's spices and stuff. But 20 grams of protein in the sausages. So this meal, 2 bagels, 6 eggs, and those 2 sausages is 1,057 calories. 71 grams of protein, 44 fat, and 89 grams of carb. I might have a bit of this. I'm not a big fan of ketchup, but I might have a bit because obviously I've got plain bagel with nothing on it. So I may have to. Let's get these eggs out of here. So yeah, meal number 1, guys. So yeah, meal number 1, guys. I'll catch you up at meal number 2. Right, we're going gym, people. We're using this brand new, what's it called? Crew neck from Alphalete with the logo there. By the way, if you haven't seen my last haul, I think it was the haul. It wasn't the haul, it was after the haul. I did something, I can't remember what it was. Anyway, got some good news. In February next year, I don't even know if I'm allowed to tell you this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. You know what I mentioned about trying to get Alphalete to do the performance t-shirts again with this logo, because I love this logo. Where is it? The wolf logo. Well, I think it's happening. So February next year, it's only a couple of months away, performance t-shirts with the new logo. Watch this space, people. Anyway, I'm on the way to the gym. I'm gonna take 2 squares bars with me for my mid-workout snack. And then when I get home, I'm gonna have my post-workout meal. And obviously I'll catch up with you guys when I get back. Right, legends, we're back from the gym. Actually a very good session. A bit too much talking because a couple of people come up and chat to me a little bit. But anyway, I had 2 squares bars, but they went in after training. As soon as I finished training, I had 2 chocolate squares bars. And then I'm now making my post-workout meal. Let me show you what it is. Right, here we have it. Absolute masterpiece. 160 grams of chicken, 250 grams of Mexican style rice, 40 grams of cheese. That is gonna be my post-workout meal, people. It's annoying because when I train, I should be hungry, and sometimes I'm just not. Like I could quite easily, right, go and sit in my office now, crack on with some work, and I could quite easily not eat till around 4, 5 o'clock, and it's now 2:44. But we're gonna get this in, which is actually quite a lot of calories. It's only 160 grams of chicken because that's all I had. But it's actually enough. 160 grams of plain cooked chicken breast is 46.6 grams of protein, so it's enough for this meal. It's 858 calories. It is 86.8 carb and 25.7 fat and 66.2 protein, sorry. So pretty good meal. 2,227 calories down, 1,773 left, so actually quite a lot left. I don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight. I normally just, at the moment, guys, I'm tracking my food, but I'm not tracking it before I've eaten it. So what I say to a lot of people is, if you want to hit your calories and macros absolutely bang on, track your food the night before. So you wake up in the morning, you know, you got breakfast, then you got your second meal of the day, then you got lunch, then you got your third meal of the day, then you got dinner. You know, so that's how I space it out normally. And if you track all their meals, you know exactly what you've got to come. And if you have something different that's not on the program, then you know you've got to start mixing things around slightly. At the moment, I'm just eating whatever I want and tracking it and seeing how close I get to the calories. The only thing that I'm going over quite a lot on is my fats and my protein. Carbs are around 450, so 450, 500, which is enough. But I don't like my fats going over 100 grams, which hopefully I don't today. But protein normally hits around 250, 260, which I don't need that amount. 230 is more than enough for me. Great meal though. I will say as well, struggling with the veg at the minute. You guys know if you're bulking, you're not hungry, sorry. So the last thing you want to do is waste chewing all that veg, you know. However, there's sweet corn in this rice, there's some black beans. I have my ghost greens every morning, so hopefully I'm getting enough vitamins. This is unbelievable. One thing you guys need to make sure you're doing, whether you're bulking, cutting, just trying to get a little bit extra sort of health, just drink lots of water. I can't drink like flavoured drinks. I don't drink flavoured drinks anyway, unless it's like hydration or BCAAs or things like that, but I have to drink plain water with food. If you think your digestive system is one big glass bowl, you can see what's going into your body, right? I mean, to be fair, this isn't the cleanest meal I normally eat. Obviously, the cheese and the rice here, normally I'd have plain chicken and plain rice, so it's just clean white food. You imagine that going into your system and getting digested, and then a nice load of clear liquid going through your system and flushing it through and helping aid digestion. If you used to have like this meal and then have it with like Diet Coke, you know, black liquid, or you know, loads of fruit juices and stuff like that, just think about how your body's going to have to try and digest all that. It really is going to make you feel a bit shit, and that's one thing a lot of people overlook. When it comes to training, we're all okay with going to the gym and we love training, but we could potentially get to the gym and feel so shit because the digestion's been off, the food's been off, the hydration's been off. And that's one thing we forget. Sometimes we go to the gym, we start feeling a bit demotivated because you're like, oh fucking hell, I can't lift as heavy as I did last week. Why can't I lift as heavy as I did last week? What's different? There's so many things that could be different. If you stick to the clean foods, stick to a lot of water, get your movement going in between your meals. If you could like go for a 10-minute walk after you've ate every meal, honestly, when you get to the gym, you're just setting yourself up to have the best session. You know, and that's another thing as well. When you're thinking about building muscle, the training obviously needs to be hard. It needs to be intense. There needs to be a lot of volume. And if you're turning up to the gym, just getting through it and just about getting through it, not pushing yourself hard. You might feel like you're pushing yourself hard in the moment because you feel a bit shit and you got something done, you did a bit of extra that day that you thought you might have done. But if you're talking about lifting big ass heavy weights and progressing weekly, the food's got to be on point. It has to be on point. So does the digestion, so don't overlook it. So lads, for dinner, you can't be seeing this light to be honest with you, but Ellie has made, I mean, I don't know what the hell she's made. What is it? Burgers with cranberry, brie and pigs in blanket. So I'm gonna have to somehow track this, but yeah, this is what we're going with right now. Stuffing in there as well.
Yummy.
Ready?
That was really good. No? How good is that? How would you rate it? What do you rate it?
8.4.
Wow, pretty good for you.
You've gone mad and put everything in there, haven't you? Everything. Stuffing, cranberry, cheese, beef and pork. How many calories is that?
No.
600-700?
Don't care.
I know, but I need to just get them in. I'll have another one. Sometimes there's a perk to living with Ellie.
Sometimes. Prick.
Yeah, normally around dinner time. That sort of time. Lads, this is the part. I'll actually say that. This is the part what I don't like about bulking. Excuse my hair, by the way. I've actually had enough of my barnet now, lads. I'm gonna go get it cut on Wednesday. But look, I made the second burger. I'm struggling to get it in. But then I think to myself, you need to get the gains. So I've only got like 3 bites there, so it shouldn't be difficult. But anyway, got to get through it. You'll all come across this when you're bulking. You won't want to do it. You won't want to eat the food. You'll feel like you're force feeding yourself. I've still got calories remaining. However, it's not that I am full, but it's not that I'm super full that I can't fit any more food in. I could go and eat a bowl of Cocoa Pops now or some sort of cereal easily. You know what I mean? I could just quite easily go and do that right now. I'm not going to do it straight after, so I'll let it digest first, go down a bit. We drink another sort of 500 to 750 millilitres of water. Then I'll have my cereals afterwards, and hopefully I'll finish off the day there. I don't know what my calories and macros are going to be like at that, but like I said at the start of this video, you know, I'm just sort of just eating whatever. Like Ellie made this day. I didn't know what she was making for dinner, so I just sort of put it in there. It should be fine. It might be too much fats today for sure after all this beef and stuff, but this was, to be fair, this was 5%, but You come across it where you don't want to eat it, but you just got to think, look, it's 3 bites, get it in. Do you know what I mean? Also, watching food videos like might help you eat more. So if you're watching this 4 day of eating and you're struggling to eat food, watching me eat food might help you eat food, if that makes sense. I don't know why it does that, but it does work. Right, I'm gonna get this in, drink that, chill out for a little bit, and then I'll catch up with you guys at the next meal. Right, legends, final meal of the day. We're gonna have 100 grams of these hooplers. This cereal is a game changer, by the way. Again, you Americans won't know what Sainsbury's is, but basically they are the best cheap cereal you can buy. 85p or something. We'll have that with about 250 millilitres of this Bob's milk, and I'm going to have 1 scoop of the hot protein hot chocolate, basically. So I'm going to have 1 scoop of that in there with about 100 ml of milk, which I'll do in just a moment. I'll show you once it's done. Look, you even get like marshmallows in there, guys. But I actually use this whisk to like mix it up properly, and then those marshmallows will disappear because they melt into the thing. You can just drink it like that, but I actually like to put a little bit of milk in there, so I'm going to froth the milk up in the milk frother like we do with the coffees. Bit over, so let's just track that quickly. 2.8. Right, that, my friends, is going to wrap up today's 4 day of eating. I'm eating out of a jug because you can't get 100 grams in a normal bowl, and my cookie bowls are all dirty. Anyway, today's calories, we're looking at 4,148, which is pretty good for me. I'm pretty happy with that, but obviously I've ate slightly different foods than I'm used to. You know, I normally eat quite plain and boring single ingredient stuff, but I do enjoy it. This time of year, I am just giving myself a little, like it's a week before Christmas, I'm giving myself a little bit of leeway here. Actually, do you know what? I've said 4,148 calories, yet I haven't tracked a single ginger nut biscuit that I've eaten today, and I've had about 25. So I've gone well over. But what I've tracked, we're looking at 450 grams of carbs without the ginger nuts, 120 grams of fat, which is slightly above, but it was always going to be with what we ate for dinner. And then the protein, I've had 287 grams of protein today, which is quite a lot, but you're talking, I've had quite a lot of milk there. I've had the protein hot chocolate, which I probably didn't need, but I just want to get more in. So I have gone over today, and to be fair, this is probably the furthest I've been off my macros for a long time, so it's really not the end of the world. And to be honest with you, I'm feeling quite good at the moment. My training's going well, I'm feeling super strong. For the first time since I've ever met Elle, she even said to me the other day that I'm actually putting on body fat, if you like. So something must be happening. Anyway, that is going to wrap up today's video. I appreciate you all watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Peace.